Okay guys, this is the final part of the correcting low back and knee dysfunction video. So hopefully at this point we've done all those release techniques, mobilization techniques, stretching techniques. That whole mobility portion is done. We've done those activation exercises, okay? You could then do just this. If you're short on time, you could go straight to this section, this integration or subsystem activate integration section. If you're a bit short on time, but if you've got that extra time, definitely get those core progressions done. We definitely want that TVA and glutes working together. We definitely want to try and get those muscles to fire quicker in that reactive activation. Also, again, that stability portion, trying to get everything working together. So stability portion is going to get everything working together more. Reactive exercise is going to get those muscles firing on quicker. So again, if you can get all that stuff done as well, brilliant. Then we can get into this. This is going to be our final part of the warm-up. It's also, again, if you're doing resistance training if it's your resistance training day at the gym, this leads straight into it. Okay, this is going to be our full body exercise. So what we're doing with this is going to be our squat with row. I'm going to show you some progressions to it as well. And what this is going to do is going to get what we call our posterior sling or posterior chain, or what we call our posterior oblique subsystem. Sounds like a mouthful. It's basically just a grouping of muscles that basically run from our glutes through our spine, so get some of those spinal muscles and up into our opposite latissimus dorsi. And the same thing on the other side. This glute again comes through our thoracolumbar fascia, which is right here, and wraps around our spine, and it comes up into our opposite lat dorsi, and also some of these muscles of the mid back being our trapezius. And again, on both sides, when they both contract on both sides, it creates this corset effect, and it helps to kind of bring our bodies kind of from this kind of collapsed position into a more upright position. Again, if you think back to that overhead squat, if you guys had that excessive forward lean, or even that anterior pelvic tilt, again, that's going to be a sign that this system is underactive again, because we've kind of got into this kind of collapsed position. Again, this is going to help to bring us back upright, back into that more neutral position. Okay, and also it's going to help transfer force a lot better between upper and lower halves, which we definitely want. And also it helps us to extend our spine, or helps us to get our upper body muscles to extend our spine without any excessive extension either as well. Okay, so it kind of helps keep everything again where it should be. So you definitely want to get this system firing up. Definitely want to get it going, because again, the other thing is with this system, any movement that we do, this is basically our primary mechanism for propulsion. So whenever we're running or walking forward, just so you guys can have a see what I'm talking about, is if I bring up this leg here, and again this opposite arm, okay, I've lengthened this glute here, I've lengthened these lat muscles on this side, but then I've got this right hand back, and I'm standing on this left leg. Now this left glute is contracted, and as I brought this hand back, that's going to contract my right lat dorsi. So I've got some force, I've got some contraction this side. This is all shortened this way, and it's all lengthened on this way. And again, and then as I transfer over, the opposite happens. Okay, so now this side's contracted, this side lat is contracted. Now that really helps when those both contract on opposite sides back and forth. That's what helps generate me to move forward, okay? Especially with the glutes. Again, if the glutes are shut down, you might see, again, if you run, you might notice that you kind of do a bit of this, as a bit of kind of swaying a little bit. If both are working together, if those glutes are really working, it helps neutralize that again, so we get a nice fluid pattern. There's not too much rotation either side. It's nice and fluid, makes that, that gait cycle, that run cycle much more efficient. So again, like I said, the important thing is it helps keep us upright, helps us keep us in that neutral position. So that's why it's really important. So what we're going to do to get it switched on, you're going to get this band, okay? All right. So I've got, again, you could use this on a cable machine if you're in a gym, but again, because we're at home right now, get a big thick band, make sure it's tied to something very stable. I've got this around the bed. And what we're going to do, we're going to get our feet lined up, second and third toe forward, okay? Now we're going to drop into our squat, and notice what I've done is I've got my lower leg and my trunk parallel or close to parallel. Okay, so I'm not leaning forward, I'm in that parallel position, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to push up, squeeze my glutes and pull at the same time. Okay, so I'm going to come down, 1, 2, 3, hold for 2 at the bottom, push up, squeeze my glutes, pull in, extend my shoulders at the same time, squeeze my shoulder blades back together. So I'm coming up from a squat and rowing at the same time. So I'm going to come down, 3, 2, 1, hold it, push up, squeeze it, hold it, come back down, 3, 2, 1, push up, squeeze it, hold it. And again, I'm going to do that for, again, 12 to 20 repetitions. Again, if I want to make it even harder, I could do it with one arm. So make it more unstable. So I could then, again, squat down, hold it for 2, up and then pull. Come back down for 3, hold it for 2, up and pull. I could certainly do that. If I want to make it even more advanced, I could do that as a lunge. So I could do lunge to row. So we have to just make sure this is set up properly. If I'm going to be pulling with this left arm, that's going to be my left lat muscle, my back, then I need my right glute to be doing the work. So I get that sling, I get that kind of sling effect happening. So I need to get, I'll have to go down on my right leg. So my left leg is back. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down this way. So now this right glute is loaded up. I'm going to then push through, squeeze this right glute, pull. Now I've got my right glute and my left lat working at the same time. Coming back down, drive up and pull, squeeze and hold it. Come back down again, 3, 2, 1, push back up, squeeze and hold it. 1, 2, 3. So there you guys go, that's our subsystem integration. We've got our squat to row, our lunge to row. That's going to be really important for, again, that posterior sling or posterior oblique subsystem. It's going to help keep us upright, help us with that gait cycle. It's our primary mechanism for propulsion, so we definitely want it working. Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing, and that's going to be the end of our home exercise warm-up. Okay, so you could either use this whole routine as either just a home exercise plan, you could do that, or you could do it as a warm-up to go into your main resistance section. Okay, so either way, before you do any activity, you want to do this first. Just going out for a little jog or going on the treadmill or the bike, yeah, we'll get our heart rate up. It's not going to correct anything. These warm-ups are going to help to optimize our movement. So we go in to do our exercise again. Again, it can either correct what we're doing as a home exercise routine, or again, if you use it as a warm-up, it's going to not only do that, but again, prepare us for the activity that we're going to be doing. It's going to improve our performance, get muscles at optimal length to produce more force, and again, keep us away from injury and improve our performance. So that's what we really wanted to be doing in these corrective warm-ups. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Hopefully you guys get some really good results. Hopefully you get, if you have got any kind of discomfort going on at the moment with the low back or the knee, hopefully this helps to really clear things up. Hopefully it makes us move a lot better. Hopefully it makes function a lot easier. You can do more things around the house, or again, you can get back into running or your sport if you play sport. You know, you notice that you get much better performance. You know, let me know if you do. My email address is at the bottom. If you've got any questions as well, let me know. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, look forward to hearing from you if you need any help. Take care.